So let's take a nice deep breath and join our energy as one collective energy. Starting beneath the belly button, pulling it through the waist, the stomach and the chest, and then release with a sigh. And as I mention a body part, allow not only your awareness, but your breath to go to that space and dare to let go of all muscle control of that body part. So we're going to start at the heels of the feet, allowing the body to be anchored right in this space. The full weight of the feet melting into the heels, the arches of the feet, the balls of the feet, and the toes, the tops of the feet, moving over the ankles into the shins and calves. And feeling that gentle tug at the knees as the entire lower legs are completely relaxed. Moving into the thighs from the knees to the hips. And softening this huge muscle group. Breathing past that urge to brace yourself. This is the first muscle group to get tight when we are in a stress response or a trigger. So let that breath soften the thighs, letting go of all the emotion that you have stored there. And when you really dare to let go, you'll feel your glutes get soft. So all the way from the pelvic floor to the tips of the toes, the legs are heavy, soft, and completely relaxed. There is no tension or tightness. So allowing now the breath to pour into the pelvic floor. Breathing around the tailbone and softening the base of the spine. Reminding yourself, I am safe in this body. Breathing into the left hip. Breathing into the right hip. And all of that space beneath the belly button and around the low back, feeling that lower abdomen softening and spreading as if the hips would like to roll open and soften. When we soften that lower space, that lower abdomen, you'll feel as if the torso is slightly stretching. Breathing around the waist, stretching the left side and the right side, allowing that breath to freely move forward and up into the upper abdomen. Breathe first into the center there. That is where our fire lives, right in the center of the gut, tension or that big ball that lives there in the pit of your gut. So just breaking that apart with every breath. Breathing into the right side. Breathing in to the left side. And softening all of that lower edge of the ribcage. Breathing up the sternum to the base of the neck and softening the collarbone. The collarbone is the high heart. How do I love me? The greatest level of self-love is to never edit who you are or what you'll say in any company or any environment. The most loving thing to say to anyone is always the truth. Even if it feels it may hurt for them to hear the truth is always the most loving thing anyone can say or hear. So setting that intention yourself, I want nothing but the truth, the whole truth, so that I can also feel safe in truth. Allowing now that breath to move up the spine to the base of the neck. Softening that upper middle back, breathing and releasing any burning or tightness that's between the shoulder blades. And as you release the shoulders, you'll feel them rolling open the same way you felt the hips. Falling away from the ears and finding their way to the floor. Softening the neck. Around the ears and the jaw. The cheekbones and around the nose, the temples and around the eyes, and feel how good that feels to soften the face. Without any need to express the self physically, softening the forehead, the top of the head, and the back of the scalp. So feeling the full weight of the head now anchoring the top of the body. So from the heels to the head now, feeling this gentle stretching as the frequency is free flowing from the heels to the head, from the arches of the feet to the forehead. triceps and biceps. The arms are the extension of the heart, so softening now the elbows. The forearms. The wrists. The backs of the hands and the palms. And into every fingertip. The softening of the body, and just do a quick scan. The entire body over, through the arms and the legs and the face and the torso. Is there anywhere in the body that the breath is trying to bypass, or that your awareness is attempting to avoid? And just allow the breath to get right in that spot. Hold the breath for at least a count of 2, and then release with a sigh. Breathing out anything that is no longer serving you. Tension, tightness, trauma, toxins. Letting it all go. Every inhale purifies, every exhale liberates. So now I want you to breathe into the low belly. This is the space where, etched in the cell memory of your body, lives all the lies. So when you hear me say, "You're such a good girl," "You're such a good boy," what does it look like? Imagining yourself at 5 years old, what does that look like? And is it the same as you looking at your child and telling them, "You are a good girl, you're a good boy"? Or does it cause you to retract in your own body? Is there anything valuable about what you think is good from when you were 5? Maybe helping my mommy clean the house. That means I'm good. And so helping people could be a love language for you. That is something that needs to be integrated. If it is not integrated, it will constantly be used and exploited against you, where you enslave yourself in codependent dynamics of people pleasing, or using that as a distorted source of power, feeling that if you do something for someone, they owe you. How dare you be unkind to me? I've done this for you. and just forgive yourself in this moment for having any distortion in that energy. Letting the exhale remove anything distorted and keep all that is actually love. Only love is allowed to stay. Love is synonymous with truth. Truth is synonymous with soul. That is who you are in your absolute true form. You are truth. You are love. You are soul. Perhaps good that you were quiet, that you never shared your opinion. And forgive yourself of that, because it also made you hide the truth, observable facts witnessed by you, and you're afraid to share because maybe you got in trouble. Were you called a tattletale? Were you told to mind your own business? Were you told that if you had nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all? So now you're even afraid to share the harder truths. Forgive yourself. There is nothing more loving than the truth, even if it's a hard truth. No one is truly injured by truth. And when you speak the truth, after they've had time to process, that will always be understood and elicit gratitude in that person. So now I want you to feel light with every breath entering that space. And now filling those places that you just cleared. The spaces that you released those lies and allowed light to come into that space, to spill into the body. Filling those spaces with your sacred breath and light. Integrating more of your inner child so that you can move past the energy of being far too serious in life. Many times when we suppress our inner child because there's so much pain, we suppress the good parts with the pain. So we become very serious as adults. And we lose the capacity to be full of joy, to be giddy and giggly. And those experiences become so rare, it's a travesty. So just breathe new life into that low belly. And that light can be any color that you wish. This brilliant light with every breath, every inhale purifies and permeates the space with light, and every exhale removes up and out of the body anything that you're ready to release. Any heavy energy, any stagnant energy, anything that's stuck, energetic pollution that you may have taken on from your days. And just feel yourself freer with every breath. And now allowing that light to spread to every inner space of the body, moving up the body, down the body, and only move as far as the breath allows, towards the feet, all the way into the tips of the toes, behind the knees, into the hips, into the chin, in the armpits. Feel how as that breath starts to fill your body, you feel like you want to giggle. That levity is making you feel giddy, happy. Remember all the things that used to make you laugh as a child. Wasn't that also good? Letting that light go into every curve, every corner, every crack of the body. Feeling your body lighter with every breath. Brighter and more brilliant with every breath. Sometimes it takes a child to remind us who we really are. That's truth. Releasing the programming, releasing the lies, releasing the expired memory of old experiences that may have felt harmful, painful, sad. All those times that you gave your power away, breathing it out. And now I want you to allow these beautiful silky strands of that light to come out of the minor chakras on the feet. So between the balls of the feet and the toes, there is a minor chakra on each foot. Just between the second and third toe. and feel that light coming out of that space with the exhale, almost like a ribbon of light. And feel it crossing over and then wrapping around you and crossing over and wrapping to the front and crossing over. So there's this crisscross ribbon of light that is working its way up your entire body, around the legs, around the lower abdomen, wrapping these beautiful ribbons of cosmic light, wrapping you like a Christmas tree. This beautiful light of divine bondage with yourself, solidifying your relationship with your soul, so that you may never again forget any part of you that is love. Not from your 5-year-old self, your 12-year-old self, your 17-year-old self, your 20-year-old self, your 30-year-old self, breathing that life back into your body and letting these beautiful divine ribbons of light be the beautiful decoration to the present that you are. You are a gift to all humanity. And when you get back to the crown, I want you to feel that light from each ribbon pouring back into yourself as a reminder that I will give to myself the same love that I give to others. I will pour into myself all of the divine energy that I am. My presence is a gift. My witnessing is a gift. My perspective and voice is a gift. My love and care is a gift. There is nothing about me that is not love, that is not truth, that is not soul. And allow yourself now to just soften and feel the gratitude. Laying in this beautiful energy. I'm going to walk around with some Palo Santo and just allow yourself to marinate in your own love. integration of your child self